Hi, my name is Jeff Fisher. I'm the clinic director for Fisher Chiropractic in Irvine, California. Today I was going to talk a little bit about what the popping sound is during a chiropractic adjustment or spinal manipulation procedure. I think it's probably one of the most miscommunicated explanations that chiropractors have given over the years of what the actual popping sound is. Patients ask me, weekly of what that sound is, and it sounds like bones are cracking, or popping, or breaking, which is, it's kind of silly because obviously if we were breaking bones or rupturing discs, our patients wouldn't improve, and it would be more likely than not that insurance companies would never pay for our services, which they do. But really the whole process behind the popping sound is something that's relatively simple and easy. And basically when you have two joint surfaces that come together and they become fixated or stuck with a negative pressure, like a vacuum sense between the two surfaces. When you pull them apart, you hear a little popping or release of the suction sound, and it's the same principle as taking a suction cup and sticking it to a flat surface, and then when you remove the suction cup, you hear that popping sound. Okay, and basically what this is a process in physics which is called cavitation. And cavitation is when there is a difference in pressure between two structures. In this sense, the same as a suction cup on a smooth surface. And once that suction cup is removed, the pressure that's surrounding it is greater than inside, which holds the suction cup onto the flat surface. When that suction is removed, the air surrounding it rushes in and it collides and makes a popping or clicking or cracking sound. Just like with your hands, when you push all the air out and you pull them apart, you hear that little suction, and it's the air rushing in. It's the same thing in the human body. We have joint surfaces that are in contact with each other, and there's that vacuum that's created, and when it's pulled apart, you have fluid that rushes in, and fluid has, of course, greater mass than air does, so you actually hear even a louder collision of the mass of the cells or of the molecules. And also in the body, the joints are smaller and they're under higher pressure, and they're inside of our body, of course. So when you push the bones apart like we do in our adjustments, the fluid rushes in and you hear that clicking, popping, cracking sound, and it's so loud inside the body. One of the reasons why we believe this is in theory is that the tissues that surround the joint, the soft tissues, the ligaments, they'll reverberate the sound throughout our body. So there's almost like a vibration, sound wave or shock wave of the pressure and the motion that goes out. And of course in the neck it's really loud because it's closer to our ears, but when you get down to low back, it's louder maybe on the outside because you're talking about larger joints with even more fluid inside them. So next time when you hear somebody asking what the popping or cracking sound is during an adjustment, chiropractic manipulation, now you know the answer to it. Hope that helps.